Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a French fishtail braid. Many of you have been requesting me to show you guys how to do that, especially how to do that if you're trying to incorporate clip-in hair extensions into a French fishtail braid just going down the back or a French fishtail braid going down the side. So the technique is exactly the same. I just thought that it would be easier for me to show you if I did it this way. That way I can position my hair to the side and show you the technique that I use. Another reason why I wanted to show you how to create a French fishtail braid on these double braids is because if you do decide to recreate the double braided look, I wanted to show you how you can clip in the hair extensions in a way that they will stay hidden and they don't show in the back. Also, if you guys want to know how I created this bronzy glowy makeup look, I posted a video on this tutorial on my beauty channel, so feel free to check that out. I will leave the link up over here. So I hope you guys check it out and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting a ton of amazing, unique content to my second channel that you guys haven't seen before. So if you don't want to miss any notifications on that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. So without further ado, if you want to know how I created this beautiful double French fishtail braided hairstyle, please keep watching. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'll be using a few wefts from my fancy hair extension set just to add some thickness and length to my braids, but if you don't have clip-ins or prefer not to use them, you can totally recreate this look on shorter hair. But for those of you who wanted to know how to clip in hair extensions for this type of hairstyle, I'll quickly show you how to do it and then get right into the braiding. So first I separate my hair into two and I use 3 smaller wefts on each side. I've already gone ahead and finished one side, and for the second side, I'm clipping in the remaining 3 wefts that I have. I'm separating my hair about 2 inches below my part so I can make sure I have enough hair to cover up the wefts. I'm starting off by clipping in a 3-clip weft into this area that I parted, and then I'm separating the hair slightly under the first weft, clipping it away and clipping in a 2-clip weft. Then I'm separating the hair slightly under the second weft and clipping in my smallest 2-clip weft. It's best to use smaller 3-clip or 2-clip wefts for this type of hairstyle because they're only wide enough to cover half your head, which means that they won't be visible in the back once you braid them into your hair. This is the same technique I would use if I were to create double Dutch braids or double French braids using hair extensions as well. So once my wefts are all clipped in, I'm picking up a small section of hair from the top of the side I am working with and separating it into 2 sections. I'll call the section furthest from my face the left section and the section closest to my face the right section. To create a French fishtail braid, which means that the fishtail braid is attached to your head, you want to pick up a small strand of hair from the outside of the left section, cross it over the left section, and combine it with the right section. Then you're going to do the same thing but on the other side. So pick up a small strand of hair from the outside of the right section, cross it over the right section, and combine it with the left section. Now I'm going back to the left. Pick up a small strand of hair from the outside of the left section, cross it over the left section, and combine it with the right section. And again on the right. Pick up a small strand of hair from the outside of the right section, cross it over the right section, and combine it with the left section. So I'm just repeating these steps over and over again until I reach the nape of my neck. If you're working with hair extensions, you just want to be mindful of the wefts and make sure that when you pick up hair from the outside of the braid to add into the braid, that these strands cover up the wefts nicely. Another tip that helps me is braiding in a diagonal direction, so not too close to your part and not too close to your ear. This way you'll have equal amounts of hair on both sides of the braid that will hide the wefts. When you reach the nape of your neck and you still have leftover loose hair like I do, what you want to do is separate the loose hair into 2 and combine each section into each working section of the braid. From here, you just want to braid a regular fishtail braid. To braid a regular fishtail, you want to incorporate small strands of hair from the outside of the sections of the braid themselves, instead of picking up hair from the outside of the braid like we did for the French fishtail. So for example, if I'm starting with the left side, I'm going to pick up a small strand of hair from the outside of the left section, cross it over the left section, and combine it with the right section. Then working on the right side, I'm picking up a small strand of hair from the outside of the right section, crossing it over the right section, and combining it with the left section. I'm continuing to repeat these steps until I get to the ends of the hair I'm working with, and when I get to the ends, I like to go in and gently pull out on the sides of the braid a little bit to loosen it up and make it appear a little thicker. And I do this before tying off the ends of the braid with an elastic because it's much easier to pull out the hair this way. Now this part is completely optional. You don't have to pull apart your braid if you don't want to. I just prefer a more boho, effortless vibe, so I like messing up my braids a little bit after I finish braiding. So this is what this double French fishtail braided hairstyle looks like from all angles. And as you can see, my wefts are completely hidden, and as I mentioned before, you can use the same technique for creating any type of double braided hairstyle. Alright my love, so that wraps up today's tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it and learned how to apply clip-in hair extensions when creating a French fishtail braided look. Whether you're creating one French fishtail braid or two French fishtail braids, this just goes to show that you really can create any look that you want using clip-in hair extensions as long as you know how to apply them. And the best part is with clip-in hair extensions, they're so versatile. You can clip them in, clip them out, maneuver them whichever way you want to create whichever look you want. And that's one of the many reasons why I love clip-in hair extensions so much. And of course, if you don't have clip-in hair extensions, you can totally recreate this look on your natural hair. This hairstyle works great on hair that is shorter, medium, or long. So I encourage you to try it out. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos like this one. You can also follow the Fancy Hair Instagram account for daily hair inspiration and follow my personal account to stay connected with me every single day. I'm very active on my Instagram and I love chatting with you guys over there, so feel free to check that out at the end of this video. All right, my loves, thank you so much for watching. I love you and I hope to see you in my next video.